So now that we've trained the model, the next step is to go into the evaluation phase of the model. And really with a classification model, there are some well-known evaluation metrics. The evaluation metrics to be aware of, and again, these are very important to know for the exam, are precision, recall, F1, which is the harmonic mean of precision and recall, and then also the area under the curve, or AUC. And the AUC measures the ability of a model to predict higher scores for positive observations versus negative observations. So we can see here's an example of a sample good chart. So we have a good split between both the precision and the recall, and then this is a sample bad chart. And you can see here in this picture that all the true known or real answers are right here. And then also here, these are all the known answers of one from the evaluation data set. So we've got a good split between the true over here and also the true positive over here. So these are true negative, true positive, and you can see that there's a really good split between this. And then here's the area where there's some error, right? So there's false negatives and false positive, and it's minimized. And this is really the important aspect of making sure that you've configured the area under the curve correctly. Fortunately, the Amazon Machine Learning Service does this automatically for you, but it's important to understand these terms, especially for the exam. Now let's go ahead and look at, again, how you would do that yourself using Yellowbrick Road. So if you go to Yellowbrick Road and you import the classifier, import classifier report, it also can do some similar aspects of seeing how well the model actually fits. And what we do here is we import the logistic regression, and then we create a classification report. Right here we can see that this is the precision, this is the recall, and then this is the F1, and then we can actually see all the different reports. So again, it's very possible to be doing similar things yourself using open source software, but again, in the case of the Amazon Machine Learning Service, it does it automatically for you. Now let's go ahead and look at this cross-validated precision and recall. If we wanted to explicitly run all these commands ourselves, we would go to sklearn and go to model selection, import the cross-validation predict, and then also import the precision score and the recall score. Let's go ahead and run that. There we go. Now we're able to create this Y-train prediction, and now we can actually pick the precision score. Here we go. And then we can also pick the recall score. There we go. And then if we want to go in and do the F1 score, here we go. From sklearn metrics, import F1 score. We go ahead and import that F1 score. And then in terms of the AUC, again, the area under the curve, you can also do that with sklearn. You say from sklearn.metrics, import ROC AUC score. We pass in the Y and the Y-train predicts, and now we actually have the AUC as well. So great way to go through and make sure you understand things is to use this notebook and play around with all these different scores and also compare it with the Amazon Machine Learning Service. Now let's go ahead and look at what that would actually look like when you do the evaluation yourself. There's going to be an evaluation model section, and then when you look at this evaluation model section, you'll see that there's a model performance metric here. It shows you the AUC. It also shows you, again, that same kind of a picture where it shows the false negatives and false positives down here, and the true positives and the true negatives on both sides. And you also have the ability to adjust the threshold yourself. And you also can go ahead and explore the performance. Now, if you go through this Explore the Performance console, and we're going to go ahead and show this in a little bit, it'll actually give you even more detailed breakdown of the model performance. So this is an invaluable source to learn about all the different trade-offs of ML model performance, and you can absolutely bet that there'll be questions like this on the exam. So I would make sure you understand this backwards and forwards, and you understand how this trade-off system works, and also how it works in the context of the Amazon Machine Learning Service. So again, really the important factors here that we covered is how to evaluate a model, and also how to evaluate and explore the performance itself.